So here's my bookshelf. Now that a lot of that will be cleaned up, this is going tomorrow. But I am going to film my annual winter bookshelf tour. I have one more shelf that's back over in the corner. But I have to finish that, like clean it. And then I will show you that corner. But today we're going to work on this shelf and this shelf. And then I'm kind of going to filter through and do that. So if that's something you want to see, then stay tuned. First and foremost, I have critters, so they will make noise. This is Ivy, this is Red, Satan, Ralph. Again, all this is going to be cleaned. It's just a matter of when. So if you hear noise, critters. That is dirty. I gave him a bone. Ivy decided to massacre it on his bed. And there we go. That's really nice. I should also say the only time it gets cleaned here is when I start moving books. Like, I have an empty shelf, which is a good thing because I have other books to put there. But this place is lived in. Like, you can see the dust. I'm also only here 1 week, basically 1 week a month. So I only have so much time to clean it. And with it being winter, I might get more clean. We'll see. First up, we have Where Dreams Descend by Janelle Angeles. I have not read this. This is just a Owl Crate collector's edition. And then I have a signed book of Bloodleaf by Crystal Smith. There's kind of not much I can do about the shadow, so bear with me. It's just kind of how my room is set up. Again, dust. I'm just going to read through these and then we'll start pulling out on the bigger shelves. So, I don't have them all here, but this is mainly my Christina Lawrence. So we have Beautiful Bastard, Beautiful Stranger, Beautiful Player, Beautiful Secret. We have The Paradise Problem. We have Sweet Filthy Boy, Dirty Rowdy Thing, Wicked Sexy Liar, and Dark Wild Night. And then if we go down here, just because I'm going to read them off, it's going to be dark, but at the top we have Catherine Perry's The Undercover Affair. That is signed, as well as The Smuggler Who Wore Silk by Alyssa Alexander and The Dark Prince by Ella Ardent. I actually won those in a giveaway. And then I have The Earl's Dilemma by Emily May. Laura Lee Gierks. I always think I say her last name wrong. I probably do. But it's The Secret Desires of a Gentleman. Then I have Carolyn Sparks' Forbidden Nights with a Vampire. And then down here are Larissa Ione. We have Sin Undone, Ecstasy Unveiled, Desire Unchained, Passion Unleashed, and Pleasure Unbound. And then this bottom half is my Sherilyn Kenyon, which is Born of Night, Born of Ice, Born of Fire, Born of Silence. Need a breath. Born of Fury, Born of Defiance, Born of Betrayal, and this one is Born of Shadow. Then I have 2 copies of my old book, which is I Do Again by Karen Rafferty. And then the only 3 books so far that I have for this series, which is the hashtag series and Gear Shark, is hashtag Nerd, hashtag Selfie, and hashtag Finish Line by Cambria Hebert. And then down here, I just have some candles, and then my 2 fancy editions. I think they're called limited edition. The white one is Shadow and Bone, and the black one is Cruel Prince. Since I'm on the floor, we might as well do this shelf. So this is Holly Black. We have The Cruel Prince. We have Wicked King. The Queen of Nothing. How the King of Elflame Learned to Hate Stories. And The Stolen Heir. And then if you shift, then we have Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo. and I have Holly Jackson's Killjoy. Then we have my Maureen Johnson. We have Truly Devious, The Hand on the Wall, The Vanishing Stair, The Box in the Woods, 9 Liars, Death at Morning House. I love this series. And then we have A Curse So Dark and Lonely, A Heart So Fierce and Broken, and A Vow So Bold and Deadly by Bridget Kemmer. So, until Penelope Douglas comes with new books, which I know we're getting a new one in March, I believe. This is kind of my Penelope Douglas and L.A. Casey shelf. This will eventually be moving. But, if we start here, we have Bullies, Until You, Rival, Falling Away, The Next Flame, Fall Boys, Pirate Girls, Corrupt, Hideaway, Kill Switch, Conclave, Nightfall, Fire Knight, Punk 57, Birthday Girl, Credence, and up here we also have Misconduct, all by Penelope Douglas. And then by L.A. Casey we have Dominic, Until Harry, Brona, Alec, he's my favorite, Keela, Kane, Aiden, Ryder, Branna, Damon. Oop, Damon doesn't want to go back in. Listen, Damon, the white-haired twin, Alana, Brothers, and Dateless. Now, I'm not going to pull these out because most people are quite familiar with them, but we have, so this is the Ruthless Boys of Zodiac, which is Dark Fae, Savage Fae, Vicious Fae, Broken Fae, Warrior Fae. Then we have Zodiac Academy, which is this one is told by the boys. So this is the Awakening as told by the boys. Then we have the Awakening, Ruthless Fae, The Reckoning, Shadow Princess, Cursed Fates, Fated Throne, Heartless Sky, Sorrow and Starlight, Beyond the Veil, this is the 8.5, and Ruthless Stars. Then I will pull these out. We have Foxy Tale, we have Zodiac Academy, The Big Ass Party, and this one is the origin of Academy Bully. So, then, we'll go to these first. These are Darkmoor Penitentiary. I have book 4. It's on my TBR. But we have Caged Wolf, Alpha Wolf, and Feral Wolf. Then, I only have one of the Harlequin Crew series that I've read. I have, I think, 2 and 4. And this is Sinner's Playground. This one, which we could pull them out. These, I believe, are like the Discreet or the New, and I like these a lot better. So I have Sinner's Playground, and I have Devil's Pass. And then I have their new series, sorry. This one is Eternal Reign, which is, of course, it says right there, Age of the Vampires. I have them all. I just have to get them read. And all those series are by Carolyn Peckham and Susan Valenti. I haven't read the Quarantine one yet. Is it called? I think it's called The Kings of Quarantine. I'm going to start collecting them next. Then we're gonna go over here. We have Birthday Kiss by Monica Murphy, which actually should go over there. Then we have Kings of Libertine by Pam Goodwin. We have the Bear Can Complete Series by Jenica Snow. And then I love this series, which is Assistant to the Villain and Apprentice to the Villain by Hannah Nicole Meyer. Then I have my Elise Kova. We have A Deal with the Elf King, Dance with the Fae Prince, oops, A Duel with the Vampire Lord, and lastly, A Duet with the Siren Duke. I do have the werewolf one. It's just on my TBR. So I personally keep the ones I've read here, and my TBR is located over here. Don't mind deodorant, dog treats, wood, and any other collection I have here. Then we're gonna go up here. Now, I'm a huge Jennifer Lynn Barnes fan. I think most people, this goes all the way down there. That goes down there. But if you don't know, this is the Inheritance Game series, which is the Inheritance Games, the Hawthorne Legacy, the Final Gambit. Then we have the Brother Hawthorns, and we have the Grandest Games. I also have Games Untold. Again, it's on my TBR. Then, this one's going to be a pain in the butt to take out, so I'm just going to leave them. But I have Thieves Gambit by Kayvon Lewis. And then also by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, I have The Naturals, Killer Instinct, All In, and Bad Blood. And then I have a collection of Carrie Maniscalco. I have one on my TBR, which is... what are you called? Oh, Throne of Secrets, which goes with this one, which is Throne of the Fallen. Then, of course, we have... I'm going to go back this way now. Stalking Jack the Ripper, Hunting Prince Dracula, Escaping from Houdini, Capturing the Devil, Kingdom of the Wicked, Kingdom of the Cursed, and Kingdom of the Feared. So I forgot to point out, I kind of have a little bit of sections, but not quite. So this one is kind of my fantasy, romance, other fantasy, that kind of stuff. Cowboy Shelf, Miscellaneous, Ruby Dixon, Sports. Don't mind the junk, it's going to be cleaned out. I didn't get it done today, tomorrow's project. But we're going to go up there. So that's the cricket that used to be my grandma's. But we're going to go up here, and I'm just going to kind of read them off. So we have the Dog Encyclopedia, Golden Retrievers. Then I have... I have a couple Colleen Hoovers. That one is Maybe Now. Then I have Beautiful, Beautiful Bitch, Beautiful Bombshell, and Beautiful Boss. Josh and Hazel's Guide to Not Dating. Roomies, and The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren. Then I got Trashy and Tease by Cambria Hebert. Subject to Change by Karen Nesbitt. The Librarian Principle by Helena Hunting, as well as A Lie for a Lie. Then we have Switch Hitter, Jock Rule, and Jock Row by Sarah Nye. And then by Kendall Ryan, we have Bro Code, The Playmate, The House, The Roommate, The Housemate, The Roommate, Ryan's Bed is by Tijon. Then we have Ugly Love by Colleen Hoover. And then we have a few by Vi Keeland and Penelope Douglas. We have Slade, Pact, Scrooged, The Summer Proposal, and Gentleman 9. And then back here, we have The Forbidden Game by this one's L.J. Smith. Then, if we move all these candles, we have 4-letter words, Bad for You. I can't see that one. Is it? I can't read it. Hit the Spot and Down Too Deep. And then we also have Where I Belong, All I Want, When I Fall, Where We Belong, What I Need, and All I Want. And then I have the Night World series by L.J. Smith. Then we have the Cowboy Shelf. We will pull these out. You're in the way, Ivy. So these little planters I got at a plant store. I have a brown one. And I have I love the black one. But we have Off to the Races, A Photo Finish, Flawless. I wish I had these. Heartless, Powerless, Reckless, Hopeless, Wild Love, and Wild Eyes by Elsie Silver. And then over here, past that little cow, we have Done and Dusted and Swift and Saddled by Layla Sage. I also have the third one, I do believe, but I haven't read it yet. And then by Devney Perry, we have Crossroads and Sunlight. Sunlight, I think, is my favorite. And then if we move down, we have, I think I already said this one, but we have Birthday Kisses by Monica Murphy and New Year's Day. Then we have Aaron Watts' Twisted Palace, Fallen Air, Cracked Kingdom, Broken Prince, Paper Princess. Then we have Jana Ashton's Reindeer Falls. I hope she comes out with another set of these, but so far not. And this is the Reindeer Falls 1 through 3, I think. And this is 4 through 6. And this one is the second one. Then we have Katana Collins. We have Beefcakes, Sugar Lips, Hound Dog, Shortcake, Wing Woman, and I've seen the alternate cover. It's gorgeous. Bookworm, that I might not get back in. Oh, there we go. Then we have Lauren Asher's dog toy. Lauren Asher's Throttled. Collided. Wrecked. Come on. Redeemed. The Fine Print. Terms and Conditions. Final Offer. Love Redesigned. Love Unwritten. Then we also have Below Deck. We have Housebroken. Oh, Below Deck is... Then we have Below Deck by Tara Seaback. Housebroken by Jackie Burton. Con Artist by J.D. Hollyfield and Kay Webster. And Cake by Carmen Jenner. Now this shelf we're just gonna read. There's a whole heck of a lot of books. All of them are by Ruby Dixon. Except for one. And that is this Michelle Mills. This is the Aliens, Assassins, Stolen Bride. Now I have to take one out. So that's so I can read this one. And this one is called When She's Ready. Because I couldn't read the spine. So we'll start up there and we'll work our way. So the first one is When She's Handy. The Aliens, Assassins, Covenant Wife. The Aliens, Assassins, Covenant Wife. The Barbarian Before Christmas. Barbarian's Valentine. Gail's Family. When She's Merry. The Kozar's Captive. Prisoner Planet Barbarian, Deceiving the Kozar, and Shift. This one's really good. Then I have the special edition, Ice Planet, Only the Colony, in the Kozar's bed, when she's weary, when she's pregnant, when she's lonely. I don't know what that is. When she's fearless. I'm gonna put it back. When she's lonely, enticed by the Kozar. Then we have Ice Planet Barbarians, Barbarians Alien, Barbarians Lover, Barbarians Mine, Ice Planet Holiday, Barbarians Prize, Barbarians Mate, Barbarians Touch, Barbarians Taming. I'm just gonna read the last part. Heart, Hope, Choice, Redemption, Lady, Rescue, Tease, Beloved, Seduction, Treasure, Bride. Then we have Veronica's Dragon, Willa's Beast, Lauren's Barbarian, Mira's Mistake, Hannah's Hero, Angie's Gladiator, Kaylee's Catastrophe, Penny's Protector, Debbie's Distraction, Nadine's Champion, Raven's Return, Steph's Outcast, Sam's Secret, Bridget's Bane, Daisy's Decision, Floor's Fiasco. We have Rajal's Renaissance and Surviving Scar. I have book 3, haven't read it yet, so it's not here yet. This shelf we're just gonna read as well. I'm laying on Red's dog bed. I'm sorry, Red. But we have 4 books by Evie Dunmore. That's The Gentleman's Gambit, Portrait of a Scotsman, A Rogue of One's Own, and Bringing Down the Duke. Then we have Jackie Burton. We have The Perfect Play, Taking a Shot, Melting the Ice, Mistletoe Games, Unexpected Rush, Shot on Gold, The Final Score, and Rules of Contact. Then we have The Hating Game by Sally Thorne. We have A Bunch by Jamie McGuire. We have Beautiful Disaster, Walking Disaster, A Beautiful Wedding, Beautiful Redemption, Beautiful Oblivion, Beautiful Sacrifice, Beautiful Burn, Something Beautiful, Beautiful Funeral, and then we have From Here to You and The Edge of Us. Then, I only kept 4 books so far of Julia Quinn's. That's The Duke and I, The Viscount Who Loved Me, Benedict's Story is a An Offer from a Gentleman, and Romancing Mr. Bridgerton. And then down here we have Alice Clayton's Wallbanger, Screwdrive, Rusty Nailed, My Tide, Buns, Nuts, and Cream of the Crop. And we could pull these 2 out. We have L.D. Davis's Friction. And this one is Vi Keelan and Dylan Scott's Left Behind. So, my Gina Showalter collection is pretty extensive, so we're just gonna read it. I don't have as many as I usually do. I did get rid of quite a few, but anyways, we will start. So we first have The Darkest Night, The Darkest Kiss, The Darkest Pleasure, The Darkest Whisper, Into the Dark, The Darkest Passion, The Darkest Lie, The Darkest Secret, The Darkest Surrender, The Darkest Seduction, Wicked Nights, and then, if we can, then we have Beauty Awakening, The Darkest Craving. This one is Heart of Darkness, Burning Dawn, The Darkest Touch, The Darkest Torment, The Darkest Promise, The Darkest Warrior, Frost and Flame, Shadow and Ice. And then if we just slide that back over and slide it back in, we'll start up here, Ruthless, Heartless, and the King of Darkness, The Darkest King. Then we have The Warlord, The Immortal, and The Phantom. And then I think it's The Wrath as well. Then we have some 101 Darkest Nights. We have The Darkest Captive, The Darkest Assassin, and the Darkest Destiny. Then we have the Evil Queen and the Glass Queen. And then we have Jane Landing's Romancing the Gravestone, No Gravestone Left Unturned, Games of Gravestones, 12 Graves of Christmas, Falling for the Gravekeeper, Grave Wars, and Grave New World. Then I have the Lords of the Vampire series. It's just a bind up. We have Savor Me Slowly, Last Kiss Goodnight, Black and Blue, and Blood Red Kiss. I think my mother just called me, so I'm gonna have to call her back. Then we have up here, we have the Stone Prince, Ecstasy in Darkness, Seduce the Darkness, Dark Taste of Rapture. Then we have Heart of the Dragon. Then we have Heart of the Dragon, Jewel of Atlantis, The Vampire's Bride, Nymph King, and then we have a bind up with Kersley Cole, which is a Deep Kiss of Winter, The Pleasure Slave, Animal Instinct, and Catch a Mate. Then down here, I'm going to move this, it's just a matter of when. We have Riot House, Riot Act, Riot Rules, all by Kaylee Hart. We have Lights Out by Vanessa Allen. And then we have Nicole Saccarano's Autopsy of a Fairy Tale, Forensic of a Fable, Kidnapping of a Myth. Then we have Emily McIntyre's Hooked, Scarred, Wretched, Cross, Twisted. And then Laura Thalassa's War, Famine, Death, and Pestilence. So it's really dark, but as I'm moving them, I figure I would do them. So this will be my Lindsay Sand shelf, and we'll start with this stack, which is Runaway Vampire, Vampire Interrupted, About a Vampire, Immortal Nights, Bite Me If You Can, A Quick Bite, Single White Vampire, The Reluctant Reformer. This is a different version of Tall, Dark, and Hungry. This was, I think, the original. Then I also have the other copy of Tall, Dark, and Hungry and Love Bites. Then we have Highland Wolf. Sorry, my dog's drinking water. The Wrong Highlander, To Marry a Scottish Lard, Highland Treasure, The Highlander Takes a Bride, The Highlander's Promise, The Hellion and the Highlander, Hunting for a Highlander, Devil of the Highlands, Surrender to the Highlander, Taming the Highland Bride, and Falling for the Highlander. And then we'll do this one, which is A Lady in Disguise. And then we have The Accidental Vampire, Vampires Are Forever. And then we have Kresley Cole's Dark Needs at Night's Edge, A Hunger Like No Other, Dark Desire After Dark, Wicked Deeds on a Winter's Night, Dreams of a Dark Warrior, McReeve, Pleasures of a Dark Prince, Kiss of a Demon King, and Demon from the Dark. Now this shelf with red, I'm not going to take out. We're just going to read them, and we'll do them shelf by shelf. Mostly to speed it up, because we still have one more bookshelf here. I got to clean it off, and I'm going to get it done tomorrow, because I have to work. I have to head to work, so that's tomorrow's project. So up here is mostly my Tegan Hunter shelf, but we have a little bit of others. So the first up for Tegan Hunter, we have Let's Get Textual, Texting Up My Heart, Can't Text This, I Want to Text You Up, Text Me Baby One More Time. Then we have Loathe Thy Neighbor, Love Thy Neighbor, and Crave Thy Neighbor, as well as Tempt Thy Neighbor, A Pizza in My Heart, I Need You Tonight, A Slice of Love, Cheesy on the Eyes, Do Not Let Me Go, Puck Shy, Blind Pass, One Timer, Sin Bin, Scoring a Chance, Glove Save, Neutral Zone, and then the bonus content. Then we have Body Checked and Face Off, and then I have Delayed Penalty, I just haven't read it yet. Then I have 4 by Becca Mac, which is Consider Me, Play With Me, Unravel Me, and Fall With Me. And then by Marina Zapata, we have The Walls of Winnipeg and me. Then this whole shelf is my Megan Quinn. I have quite a few of them. I still have a bunch left to purchase, and then I have 2 that I have to read to get on here. But it's a process to collect. So up here we have A Not So Meet Cute, Not Meant to Be, and A Long Time Coming. I actually like those better because they got pictures in them. I swear to God, every time I turn this on to do this, my mother calls me. But we have the trade, the change-up, the setup, the locker room, the dugout, the lineup, the strikeout, the perfect catch, kiss and don't tell, those 3 little words, right man, right time, he's not my type, so this is war, untying the knot, boss man, bridegroom, the romantic pact, the wedding game, the Highland fling, that secret crush, that forever girl, that second chance, that swoony feeling, and vacation wars. Then this shelf is my Helena Hunting shelf. We have I Flipping Love You, Handle with Care, Where It Begins. We have Pucked, Pucked Up, Pucked Over, Forever Pucked, Pucked Under, Pucked Off, Pucked Love, Area 51, Get Inked, the Pucks and Penalties, Pucks and Penalties 2, A Lie for a Lie, A Favor for a Favor, A Secret for a Secret, A Kiss for a Kiss, Little Lies, Bittersweet Heart, Shattered Truths, The Good Luck Charm, Kiss My Cupcake. We'll go up here. This is the sprayed edges. There it goes. I'm tempted to get the rest of those. If you hate me, if you want me, Shacked Up, which is my favorite, but Hooking Up and Making Up are probably my 2 and 3s. We have Meet Cute, A Love Catastrophe, and then that version of the hardcovers. These are signed. I had to buy those. They were super expensive. Red's also peeved because I'm sitting on his bed. Then we'll start up here. I have Sleek Kitten by S.J. Tilley and The Wrong Pucky Number by C.R. Jane. Then we have Maggie Rowden's Play Fake, Delay of Game, Personal Foul, Reverse Pass, Overtime, Pick 6, and Wild Card. Now I will show you these because these covers are gorgeous. Like, these are beautiful. I wish she did them semi like this. This is what those look like. Then, I mean, if you haven't heard of Liz Tomford, then I don't think you've been on TikTok a lot. But we have Mile High, The Right Move, Caught Up, and Playing Along. Then the rest of this shelf is all my Isla Madden Mills. We have Very Wicked Things, Very Twisted Things, Very Bad Things. This is a novella, which is Very Wicked Beginnings. Then we have Dirty English, Filthy English, Spider, The Revenge Pact, Boyfriend's Bargain, Boyfriend Material, I Bet You, I Dare You, I Hate You, I Promise You, Dear Ava, Not My Romeo, Not My Match, Fake Fiancé, Beauty and the Baller, Princess and the Player, My Darling Bride. I did pre-order the blue one. I think it comes out in December. We'll see if it shows up because currently Canada Post is on strike. Then down here I have some Jen Fredericks. We have Sacked, Jock Blocked, Downed, Played, The Hookup, The Friend Zone, The Game Plan, and Hot Shot. Then we have Shay Stalls, Tiller, Shade, Roan, and Camden. Then we have Stacey Borel's Shutout, Cutter, Slider, Bender, Tijon's The Not Outcast, and Hockey with Benefits, as well as Enemies. Adriana Locke's The Relationship Pact, Natasha Madison's This Is Love. We have Hannah Grace's Icebreaker and Wildfire. I also have Daydream. It's just on my TBR shelf. Then we have Veronica Dalton. Then we have Victoria Denault's The Final Move, Making a Play, One More Shot, Winning It All, On the Line, and Game On. So I finished How Does It Feel by Janine O'Reilly. So we're going to add that to the shelf because I've read it. So any book that I've finished reading goes onto my shelf. Now on to our last, which is over there, our last bookshelf. So this is my Sarah Nye shelf. I love Sarah Nye. I think I have them all. I'm not sure. But eventually I will have it all organized and it'll be good to go. But in the corner here, we have How to Date a Douchebag, the studying hours, the falling hours, the learning hours, the coaching hours, the lying hours. Then we have Jock Row, Switch Hitter. Now I know she has Switch Bitter, but it only comes out on Kindle. I wish it came out in paperback, otherwise then I'd add it, but unfortunately I can't. Then we have Jock Rule, which I think he's probably my favorite. Then we have Jock Road, Jock Royal, Jock Rain, Jock Romeo, Hard Love, Hard Luck, Hard Pass, Hard Fall, A Kiss Like This. This is the original covers. He Kissed Me First, Kissing in Cars. See, I need more books to fill it in. Then we have The Bastard's Bachelor Society, Bachelor's Boss, The Player Hater, The Miss Degree, The Makeout Artist, The Secret Roommate, How to Lose It Love, How to Win the Girl, How to Score Off the Field, and then lastly is The Pucker Next Door. And then she has one coming out I've already pre-ordered. Then we have my Serena Bowen shelf. So this one I'll just point because they're pretty stuffed. I do have one spot for the new one that's coming out eventually. But anyways, we have Hard Hitter, Rookie Move, Pipe Dreams. We have Boyfriend, Waylaid, Extra Credit. This is Blonde Date, The Fifth Minute, The Shameless Hour, The Understatement of the Year We Hid Away, The Year We Fell Down, Bittersweet, Steadfast, Bountiful, Keepsake, Speakeasy, Fireworks, Heartland, Roommate, Good as Gold. I also have the other one that slips in here. I can't remember what it's called. Brooklyn Air, Overnight Sensation. I should also say I haven't read it yet. That's why it's not here. Superfan, Sure Shot, Bombshells, Must Love Hockey, Shenanigans, Love Lessons, Moonlighter, Loverboy, The New Guy, I'm Your Guy, Him, Us, Epic, Good Boy, and Stay. And then while we're here, this is my El Kennedy shelf. I want the other covers because they look like a hockey rink, but I have the original covers. So first up we have The Deal, The Mistake, The Score, The Goal, The Legacy, The Chase, The Risk, The Play, The Dare, The Graham Effect, The Dixon Rule, and I have pre-ordered The Charlie Method, Good Girl Complex, Bad Girl Reputation, The Summer Girl, Misfit, Raug, which I wish she would have kept going with this, Top Secret, Man Cuffed, Boy Toy, Man Card, Man Hands, and Girl Abroad. Now this shelf is mostly my LJ Shan, but I have 3 books by Chelsea M. Cameron. The first one is My Sweet Escape, My Favorite Mistake, and Our Favorite Days. This one is The End Zone. Then we have Blood to Dust, Dirty Headlines, The Kiss Thief, Sparrow, Vicious, Defy, Ruckus, Scandalous, Bane, Pretty Reckless, Broken Night, Angry God, The Hunter, The Villain, The Monster, The Rake, Playing with Fire, Bad Cruise, The Devil Wears Black, Ruthless Rival, Fallen Foe, Beautiful Graves, and Thorn Princess. And this entire shelf is my Rachel Von Dyken. So we have Elite, Elect, Entice, Elicit, Enforce, Ember, Elude, Enrage, Eulogy, Empire, Envy, Exposed, Rip, Debase, Disillusion, No Ralph, Stay There. This one should be Royal Bully, Scandalous Princess, Ruthless Princess, Destructive King, Fallen Royal, Broken Crown, Ciao Bella, Mafia King, Mafia Casanova, Falling for the Villain. This one is Tutorial Christmas, MVP, The Office Hate, The Office Date, Compel, The Perfects, The Unperfects, and The Godparent Trap. And that is my full bookshelf tour.